Are you drowning in credit card debt? Feeling like you're just treading water, barely keeping your head above the surface? Trust me, you're not alone. Millions of people are struggling with credit card debt, and it can feel incredibly overwhelming. But the good news is, there's a way out. It's not going to be easy. It'll take some effort, but I promise you, it's 100% possible to break free from the shackles of credit card debt and achieve true financial freedom. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step plan to get out of credit card debt and stay out for good. Let's dive in. The first step to tackling any problem is understanding its scope, right? Well, credit card debt is no different. You can't fix what you don't fully grasp. That's why we're starting with the foundation of good financial health, a budget. And no, I'm not talking about some restrictive, joyless spreadsheet that makes you feel bad about every latte. Think of a budget as your financial roadmap to freedom. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a month. You can use a budgeting app, a simple spreadsheet, or even just a pen and paper. The important thing is to be honest with yourself about where your money is going. Look for areas where you can cut back. Maybe it's eating out less, canceling subscriptions you don't use, or finding cheaper alternatives for everyday expenses. Remember that $5 latte every day adds up to over $1,800 per year. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, you can start allocating more money towards debt repayment. Even if it's just an extra $50 or $100 per month, every little bit helps you reach that light at the end of the tunnel faster. Think about it like this. Every dollar you put towards your debt is a dollar less that's accruing interest and keeping you trapped. This isn't about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices with your money and prioritizing your financial well-being. It's about taking control and building a brighter future for yourself, one smart financial decision at a time. Now that you have a budget and you're armed with the knowledge of where your money's going, it's time to choose your debt-crushing strategy. There are two main approaches that people find effective: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. The debt snowball method is all about building momentum and staying motivated. With this approach, you focus on paying off your smallest debt first, regardless of the interest rate. Why? Because seeing that first debt disappear completely can give you a huge psychological boost and keep you going. It's like a quick win that fuels your fire. Once the smallest debt is gone, you take the money you were putting towards it and add it to your payment for the next smallest debt. You continue this snowball effect until all your debts are paid off. The debt avalanche method, on the other hand, is the more mathematically efficient approach. With this strategy, you prioritize paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, regardless of the balance. By tackling the highest interest rate debt first, you save money on interest charges over the long run. So, which method is right for you? If you're someone who thrives on motivation and quick wins, the debt snowball might be the way to go. If you're more numbers-oriented and want to save the most money on interest, the debt avalanche might be a better fit. The most important thing is to choose a method that you'll stick with. Remember, consistency is key when it comes to paying off debt, so pick a strategy that resonates with you and commit to it. Did you know that you can often negotiate lower interest rates with your credit card companies? It's true. Many people don't realize this, but credit card companies are often willing to work with you, especially if you've been a customer in good standing. Before you pick up the phone, do your research. Look at the current interest rates being offered by other credit card companies. This will give you leverage when you speak to your current creditor. When you call, be polite but firm. Explain that you're trying to get a handle on your debt and you're looking for a lower interest rate. Be prepared to negotiate, and don't be afraid to ask for a supervisor if you're not getting anywhere with the first person you speak to. The worst thing they can say is no, right? But you might be surprised at how often they're willing to work with you. Even a small reduction in your interest rate can save you a significant amount of money over the life of your debt. So don't be afraid to pick up the phone and ask. You have nothing to lose and potentially a lot of money to save. Chapter 4. Alright, now let's talk about some strategic moves you can make to potentially lower your interest rates even further and simplify your debt repayment balance transfers and consolidation loans. A balance transfer involves moving your credit card balance from one card to another with a lower interest rate. This can be a great way to save money on interest charges, especially if you can snag a card with a 0% introductory APR period. Just be mindful of balance transfer fees. which can sometimes offset the interest savings if you're not careful. Another option is a debt consolidation loan. This involves taking out a new loan with a lower interest rate and using it to pay off your existing credit card debt. This can simplify your finances by consolidating multiple payments into one and potentially save you money on interest if you can secure a lower rate than what you're currently paying. However, it's crucial to make sure you're not just trading one form of debt for another. Before taking out a consolidation loan, carefully compare interest rates, fees, and terms to ensure it makes financial sense for your situation. Remember, these strategies can be helpful tools, but they're not magic solutions. It's essential to use them wisely and have a solid plan in place to pay off your debt. Chapter 5. This step might sound scary, but trust me, it's for your own good. To truly get a grip on your credit card debt, you need to stop using them. Think about it. If you're trying to climb out of a hole, you wouldn't keep digging, right? Putting your credit cards on hold, even temporarily, can help you break the cycle of debt and prevent yourself from falling deeper into the hole. It's about hitting the reset button on your spending habits and focusing on living within your means. Switching to cash or debit cards can be eye-opening. When you're using physical money or seeing the money come directly out of your checking account, it's easier to be mindful of your spending. You're more likely to ask yourself, do I really need this, before making a purchase? This isn't about deprivation. It's about being intentional with your money and breaking free from the temptation of overspending. Chapter 6. You know that feeling of dread when an unexpected expense pops up and you're immediately reaching for your credit card? That's the cycle we're breaking. Building an emergency fund is crucial for avoiding that feeling and staying out of credit card debt for good. An emergency fund is your financial safety net, there to catch you when life throws those inevitable curveballs, unexpected car repairs, medical bills, or a sudden job loss. Having this safety net means you won't have to rely on credit cards and accrue more debt when those unexpected events occur. Start by aiming for a small emergency fund, even if it's just $500 or $1,000. It may seem daunting, but remember, every little bit helps. Treat your emergency fund like a non-negotiable expense, like your rent or utilities. Once you've built up a small cushion, you can gradually increase it over time. Ideally, you want to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up. This will give you peace of mind and financial security, knowing you can handle whatever life throws your way. Congratulations! You've made it to the end of this video, which means you're one step closer to taking control of your finances and achieving true financial freedom. Remember, getting out of credit card debt is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and discipline, but it's absolutely possible. By following the steps outlined in this video, creating a budget, choosing a debt repayment strategy, negotiating lower interest rates, considering balance transfers or consolidation loans, pausing credit card usage, and building an emergency fund, you'll be well on your way to a brighter financial future. It's not just about the numbers. It's about changing your mindset, building healthy financial habits, and making choices that align with your long-term goals. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. There are resources available to help you, so don't hesitate to reach out for support. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more personal finance tips, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. You've got this. By following these steps, you can take control of your credit card debt and achieve financial freedom. Remember, it's all about making smart choices and staying disciplined. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on managing your finances. Thanks for watching.